The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. What's good, traders? Noah, Coin, Brad, Jonathan. Got the fellas in here today. How you guys doing this morning? Hope you all killed it yesterday. Yesterday was a solid day. Took a few yesterday. GRP and ORTX. We're going to go over those again today as well. Elijah in here. What's going on, man? Good to see you guys in here. Yesterday, Coin, NIO, WKHS were sick plays. Coin was the one who brought up NIO. NIO has been on a tear, guys. NIO absolutely on a tear. Great eye on that one, Coin. He alerted this back in like the 14s. NIO was a nice little ascending triangle setup if you guys are not familiar with what that looks like. Here's what an ascending triangle setup looks like. We essentially have a stock getting squeezed tighter and tighter together until it ends up having a breakout. And what some of the key variables you're looking for is a lot of good volume to come in for this break. This one was bouncing off of this trend line, kind of getting squeezed tighter together. It was forming what? Higher lows. That's part of the ascending triangle breakout, forming higher lows. It tried to test that resistance area, failed it, couldn't break it that time, and then the third touch ends up breaking on out on NIO. So great eye there, Coin. Good trade there. Yesterday, what did we trade? Yesterday, I took ORTX. I wanted to go over this one because this one had a little pop out of the gate. And this is kind of what had concerned me a little bit on ORTX. Look at this volume that came into it yesterday. It had incredible amounts of volume coming into it. But this one ended up turning into a green to red move. And what we were looking for yesterday was the stock to, like I said yesterday, I wanted it to come back down to this trend line, 575. It did that, but it waited till the afternoon. Now, when you have this type of volume on it, you got to be careful because it can help sustain the move. So I was eyeing this one very carefully. I think I had 3 or 4 ads on it up through that $7 area up to the whole dollar and to that 20-cent magic area. Hit 35 and then kind of just formed a little descending triangle. Start selling on off. This is what they most of the time do. They'll pop up, form a little descending triangle. What I mean by that, let's draw it out. Here's descending triangle. 735 down. You pretty much have what? It's opposite of ascending triangle, meaning higher lows. You're having lower highs on descending triangle. Lower highs. Then you get squeezed a little tight together and then ends up cracking that selling on off. So ORTX, this one I want to watch today for coins. A little slow this morning. Jesse in the house. Good morning. Good to see you in here. So ORTX, we got this one on the short side yesterday. Ended up paying out nicely on that one, ORTX. What I'm watching for on today is a long. Yesterday I was watching this, like I told you guys, for a short to long. If that was dependent on if it was snapping right out of the gates on ORTX. And this is why I scale into these, right? Because a lot of times they do one of 2 or 3 things. And this was a different variable we saw yesterday. They either snap right out of the gates, which if it did that down to this support line, I was looking to scoop it on up. But this one decided it wanted a little bit further and then do green to red. Pop and drop. They usually snap or pop and drop. The third scenario is they will grind, and that's when you're looking to get out. So pop and drop on ORTX ended up being a nice little trade. I'm watching this one today for a little long, and I'll go over that again like we saw yesterday. 575 is that going to be that nice support line on it. The overall daily chart on ORTX is oversold. Overall daily chart's oversold. We do have support down here at 575. We do have the 50-day moving average at 550. So oversold chart and support down around the 550, 575 area. So ORTX, if we get a little sell-off out of the gates, may look to scale into that against 550. We'll see how volume's going to be on it. On ORTX. Chasing bass. What's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Hope you killed it yesterday. Alright, now WKHS. Did any of you guys get that yesterday? This stock has been just absolutely killing it. I was actually thinking about breaking some rules and getting into this morning because it's 1785 is nice support, and it's respecting this trend line here. You see this trend line we got drawn? It's very much respecting that in pre-market this morning. Let's look at that trend. Let's look left of the chart. WKHS has been a nice little trade the last several weeks. If you guys have been in here against 15, it's got a little pop on it now, and against that 1580 support, and now we're trying to get above this 1780-ish resistance line. Zoom in a little bit. All right, here's the support that's trying to hold on it right now. If you guys look carefully, you'll see it. A couple upper shadows in here, 1780. A couple here, way back when. So 1780 is trying to get above right now. It is respecting that area in pre-market this morning. The next level of resistance we're going to have on this is going to be up towards the 1880s, but it is holding that 1780s right now. I do like WKHS. This one has decent volume on it. It has been pretty strong recently, especially after that fake out breakdown under 15, which was back in here. A lot of shorts getting into it, a lot of stops getting taken out. So WKHS, I like this one against 1780s. Over underish. Coin made some good money on WKHS yesterday. Nice, yeah. This was a solid trade. It kind of turned into a trend trade. So here's the trend you can draw yesterday. Look how systematic that looks. Other than this lower shadow popping under it just a second. But it really was systematic until around 2:30. So that's the only thing with WKHS, because I'd be with you there cutting early, coin, is it's a little slow. I mean, it took all day yesterday for it to make this move. So it's certainly not a low floater that's just going to pop on up and make profits in 5 seconds. This one grinds a bit. But this one's not a bad long today. Let's watch it against the 1780s and see if it's going to come back under that and then form maybe a new trend. But I like WKHS today. I like ORTX today. I'm still going to be watching GRPN again today for a short, good old Groupon. Where are we sitting at right now in Groupon? All right. Yeah, GRPN, this one got a little overbought. What I'm looking at here on GRPN as we did yesterday, this one's coming right up to this 200-day moving average of 32.90. 32.90. It tried to break it on Monday, was unable to break it, and it's kind of struggling a little bit under that 200-day moving average. I like it also because the last few times we've seen it get a pop on it, it has come back down to that 13 EMA, which is going to be $28, $28.50. So GRPN against that 200-day, pretty tight risk on it, and a nice fast move up towards that. We're at day two, so we're going to be opening up here. Day 3. Day 1, fast move. Day 2, a little bit of consolidation, still unable to break. Day 3, let's see what happens. I like this still against that 200-day moving average, though. All right, I did not write that one down. AXTI. All right, a new one we got. I want to go over today. All right, AXTI. AXTI yesterday. Let's take a look at the intraday on yesterday. The stock went from about $5 to $6, so pretty fast move. Nice little climb into the close. Sitting at roughly AXTI, sitting at roughly 602 bid, 609 ask right now. What I like about this is the daily. Here's the daily, guys. Is that not sick? Sitting at $6, we got resistance all over $6. That's why I really like this one. We can sting this to the left a little bit more. Yeah, we got tough $6 resistance on it. It's sitting above it right now. Sitting above it just slightly. But this one, I'm either watching for a snap out of the gates or a little pop and drop like ORTX. If it starts getting grindy and trying to break that $6 area, and grind above it, and then I'll look to get out of this one. But AXTI, not bad. Tough resistance on the chart. Good volume, over 3 million shares yesterday. That's abnormal to its relative trading day. That's what we look for. Abnormal trading volume provides good range on the chart. And that's what we see on most of these. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Above average volume is above average range. And that's why we see most of these, they give back so much. That's that range I'm looking for. That is exactly that range that I'm looking for. Such as, what was it, HARP? Yeah, HARP. Look at this one. This one was sick. $17 all the way back down to $13. So it gave 4 points back on Monday. And we were trading that one. We were all over it. So that's that range we look for. CoinFox, American Airlines, possible short today, and Elijah GoGo looking for a short risking off of 480s. Yeah, GoGo was one actually I liked as well. I had written down. Really nice play. I just I don't have shorts there, so I'd have to locate. I got plenty of others to trade this morning, so I don't know if I'll locate them. But GoGo is a really nice setup too. Yeah. Yep, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. But yeah, I hope you guys are seeing how these work. I'm compiling a huge stockpile of charts with these types of setups and the different variations, and I'm going to make a video on it. But they work very, very well, and they're easy and relaxed. That's what I like. GoGo and also VFF. I don't have shorts for this one either, but VFF is a very similar setup to GoGo as well. And what do we do? What's consistency, guys? Doing the same thing every single day, and day in, day out. Very boring. I'll probably never have thousands of people in here because it's a very boring style, but that's okay. I like the few, the chosen, the proud, and guys that actually want to learn how to trade. Yeah, so very similar setups, VFF, GoGo. VFF, if trading that, can risk, $6 over under there. But that's going to wrap up the morning watch list this morning. Watching ORTX off of that 575 support, WKHS off of the 1780s. Watching AXTI for a little snap or pop and drop, green to red move, very similar to ORTX yesterday. Here it is, Brad. AXTI. Bearskin watch list. Yeah, I was a little disheartened. I was flipping through a ton of charts this morning. I was like, man, what am I gonna find something? Then I found something way down here, AXTI. And then GoGo VFF. Those are really good as well. I'm a little irritated that I don't have shorts there, but it is what it is. So that's the setup today, guys. That's what we're trading. Any questions before we wrap up the pre-market stream? Man, WKHS working right now. Right off of that support. ORTX is got bids in the 570s, so I really don't like trading backside of the move. I really don't like trading kind of like backside of the move. But, I mean, we'll see how this one sets up. 550 is very good for the 50-day. 575 is good chart support. It's just got really, really good support on it. So that's all I'm watching. But longs take longer. That's why I, most of the time, don't like trading longs. I don't want to sit here all day. Jesse, on DOS, how do you tell when a stock has margin? It's the broker that provides you margin, not necessarily a stock. So, like with CMEG, for instance, I believe stocks over like over $2. You guys correct me if I'm wrong for those at CMEG. Over $2, you get like 4-to-1 margin if you have if you have an account like 500 at 2,500. Then it's 6-to-1. Yeah, 6-to-1 leverage on 2,500 and above. So yeah, if the stock is priced under, it might be $5. I don't know. Yeah, that's something. I think under $5, you may not get any margin. It may just be 1-to-1. It's the price of the stock. Let me just look that up real quick. Yeah, so yeah, if you have 500 or less, it's 1-to-1. 500 to 2,500, 4-to-1. Above $2,500 is 6-to-1. No. But here, I'm gonna send this to you. Yeah, that tells you everything right there for different. It tells you the maintenance requirement for every stock, like $4 per share or higher, and then selling shorts is also another stipulation on that. So yep. All right, I'm gonna type out the trading plan today, guys, and then let me know if you have any other questions. Kimberly, you're late. What's going on, Kim? Good to see you in here. Yep, that's the trading plan. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we missed you in here too this morning. But I can run back over a couple things with you real quick. Jonathan recommend DOS or Sterling. I got DOS. I like DOS. There's some with Sterling that don't mind it. I think most would say they prefer DOS, and I don't really know why. I haven't traded with Sterling, so I don't know. Yeah, Elijah says DOS. I just haven't traded with Sterling, but DOS, no problems there. Okay, Kim. Yeah, so let me just run through these real quick. And for those of you who already heard this, you can just go ahead and mute me if you haven't already. Y'all probably muted me right at the start of this video. ORTX yesterday, Kim, we traded this one for that little pop and drop. So I'm watching ORTX at support here, which is going to be in the 550s. I like ORTX because it's oversold quite a bit on the daily. This is what we're seeing, Kim. It's got 575 support, pretty solid support, and then 550 is a 50-day moving average. So just watching it. It is backside. Longs take longer. Longs usually take longer to recover. So we're just watching that one, see what that's going to do at the start of the day. WKHS, we've been watching this one this morning as well off of the support in the 1780s. It's already up at 1830, so this one's kind of 1-to-1 for me. I'm not going to be long in this in the 1830s. But WKHS, this one here's support, Kim, 1780s past chart history. So watching that against 1780s. I really like AXTI today. This is kind of the trade I'm going to be focusing on right out of the gates, AXTI. Here's the chart. Left of the chart, overbought yesterday, Kim. Left of the chart, we do have... Yeah, here's the chart. It's a beautiful setup. I just love this resistance on it. It's got such tough $6 resistance on AXTI. So that's what I'm watching that one for. For either snap out of the gates or maybe a little pop and drop like we saw on ORTX yesterday. That's why I'm going to just start with a starter position on that one. And then GRPN, definitely going to be trading this one as well again today. I was trading that one against 3250s. Let me see where GRPN. All right, 30. Okay, we got a dollar spread on it right now. That's why. Like, good God. Thing just popped on up. If this one pops, kind of rips out of the gate past this previous close on Monday, probably be risking off of the 33.44s. GRPN, I really like this one as well today, just because it is against that 200-day moving average still. Kim, that 32.90 is really tough, that 200-day moving average. So GRPN, really like that one today as well. So GRPN AXTI, probably my favorite this morning. WKHS, I don't know if I can take a trade on that one where it is right now. Would need a pullback. If you do have the shorts for them, Elijah's trading go-go on the short side. I like this setup too. I just don't have shorts here. As well as VFF. And those are written out for you guys. But that is the watch list simplified. Kind of in a quick little summary there. IMUX. Yeah, what's going on here? IMUX. Analyst. $71 price target. Yeah, so this one just got an analyst upgrade. Whew, look at that chart. Yeah, it's coming up to this 50-day moving average too. So I would be patient on that one. All right, guys, that is the watch list this morning. WKHS still on a move, still climbing. So before you guys get out of here, smack that like button, help me out. Love you guys. We'll see y'all first thing in the morning.